My name is Caitlin Cavalli, and I'm here to tell you a few reasons of why you should travel at least one place that you've never been each year. The first reason is relaxation. When was the last time that you packed your bags and left town? I'm sure it was a while ago, and I'm sure that when you came back, you were really rested, not only physically but mentally as well. This is because your body needs a break. It needs a pause from the things that it sees every day and the daily stresses that you may not even know are having a toll on you and creating a stressful atmosphere. The second reason would be the cultural experience. When you get to experience another person's world, foods, introduce yourself to people, and put yourself in their shoes, it can have a very great effect on you. It can teach you things that you would have never known otherwise. And this isn't just internationally, this is nationally as well. I've traveled through many of the states, and each one is very different and has its own unique sense of being. Washington, D.C. is one place that I've traveled many times because of my dad's job, and it is a very, very different atmosphere than the one that I was raised in. I was raised in a small country town where everyone wears boots and everyone drives trucks, and D.C. is absolutely nothing like that. There was not a truck in sight, and everyone was fashion forward, wearing the newest trends, and I was not used to it. Had I never traveled there, I would have never known this and never seen how different some people's lives can be. Internationally is the same. I personally have never traveled internationally, but I know many people that have, and they have told me what a vast difference it is. Not just in the food and not just in the style, but just in the way people hold themselves and the things that they do in their day-to-day lives. There are a few other benefits, including the cost and the things that you can pick up along the way. If you do it only once a year, it's not such a huge burden, yet you still get what you want done. And when you pick things up, you have souvenirs that can remind you on your more stressful days, you see them laying around the house, and it can remind you back to the times where it was more relaxing and bring you back to a happier place. If you do it once a year, it also gives you something to look forward to on those hard days. When other times you would have wanted to stay down in the slumps and not feel so well, you can remember that in 6 months I have somewhere to go. In 3 months, I'm going to be somewhere else. I think that this is a very beneficial thing and that it ought to be done by everyone. Because if you don't, you'll live a more stressed life and it won't be the same. Even God knows that we needed a break. That's why He gave us the Sabbath. He gave us the seventh day to rest our bodies and our minds, because He knew that if we went at a fast pace 24/7, it would eventually become too much and we wouldn't remember to be grateful for the life that we have. This is because while the world may not have always been such this fast pace, He knows that we need the time off to be able to handle everything that He has given to us. He says to trust in Him and to give Him all that we have on our plate. He gives us the opportunity to travel because He knows that sometimes that plate can be really, really full. I think that if you do travel, your life will be better and you will be thankful for it in the end. Even if while you're saving up for it, it may seem burdensome or not worth it, in the end it will be.